Hi, welcome back to another video. Today I'm storing photocards for the last time in 2025. I don't have a lot to put away. I just have a few things for my miscellaneous groups binder, and then everything else is aniteez. I was hoping to have more, but my Cosmosi group order stuff is still like in transit. It's the day after Christmas, and the last time I checked, or like the last time the tracking changed was the Monday before Christmas. It said it was inbound to customs, and it still says that, which is expected. Like, it's literally the week of Christmas. I don't expect any changes. I'm just very anxious about it because this is my first like package coming from outside of the country since the tariffs have started, so I don't really know what to expect, especially because like I shouldn't have to pay customs on this package. So yeah, I'm still just waiting on that, so that's why I don't have a lot to put away, which is fine because I am getting over a cold. I got sick the week before Christmas, and then this week I am still like super congested, and I still have a bit of a cough, so talking is not the easiest thing right now. So any weird pauses or edits, cuts, whatever, it's probably because I'm coughing up my lungs. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's the day after Christmas, so if you celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a great holiday, and if you don't, I hope you had a great day anyway. Also, they are doing construction again, 2 houses down. I guess they're like, the weather's nice, so we're gonna go ahead and make a lot of noise. It's literally like 60 degrees. It shouldn't be, but it is. Like 60 degrees in December is kind of crazy. But yeah, I need to sleeve these, but I don't have any more of the white frame sleeves that I usually use for these, so I'm just gonna put them in these like clear sleeves for now, and then when I get more, I'll just switch them out, which I don't know when that will be. So okay, so I'm gonna start with my miscellaneous groups binder. I am catching up with everything that I need for Kokona. I ordered 3 cards from Mercari US, and these were the last 3 cards that I needed to be fully caught up before their comeback in January. I'm so ready for new XG music. Very, very excited. I'm also excited to see like what the cards look like, because they always have really cool cards. So that was the last card that I needed for all era. Yeah, for all. And then these 2 are for Million Places. I think this one is the like album card, and then this one was a pop, but I don't remember which store. I just remember that like of all the pops, this was the one that I wanted the most because it's really, really cute. And they're gonna go here. So I'll put this one here, and then that will be it for XG. I'm officially caught up for myself, because I'm not back collecting past all. I would love to, but XG is already really hard for me to collect. So when their album comes out, I will just start putting stuff here. So I'm very happy. Like I wanted to like be fully caught up with most of the collections in this binder before the end of the year. Unfortunately, that is not working out, or not working out, but I don't have anything for XLO. I have one card for p1harmony. I would have been completed with p1harmony, except I still need 2 cards for duh, which I almost bought off of Mercari US, but this card and the Kokona cards took a very long time to arrive, and I was like, maybe I should just wait until after the holidays. So this is the last card that I need for X era. This is the in-game version card. This was the one that I traded for, but it got lost in the mail, so I just ended up buying another one. And that completes this page, and these are some of my favorite cards for p1harmony. Ah, they're so cute. So yeah, hopefully next year I will be able to complete duh, and then be like fully caught up before their next comeback. But that is everything for this binder. Okay, so next I will be putting things away for my aniteez collection. I did join a group order this time around for the trading card packs, as well as a few other things, and I was a little hesitant to do that because this was my first time joining a group order for aniteez. I normally just order the stuff myself, but because of tariffs, I feel like at this point everything is because of tariffs, I didn't want to do that, mostly because at the time my K-Addy did not include tariff fees in shipping, and I didn't want to have to pay later. So I joined a group order, and I was actually able to get everything that I wanted out of sorting. Sorting worked out way better than I expected it to. So moving forward, I might be joining group orders for aniteez. It's just a lot easier to not have to do a lot of trading later. I mean, if sorting goes well and I end up getting everything that I need, but trading for aniteez is it's not hard, but sometimes it's tedious in my opinion. And with this, I got all the cards that I needed and I don't have to do any trading. So the first set I have is this one where they have the little plushie, and I think these are really cute. I did go ahead and make fillers for aniteez in the calling. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad, but yeah, I went ahead and made fillers just because I usually like to use the trading card packs to make fillers, and I have more than enough of these empty packs, so why not? And then the next set is this one. Also, I think some of these are in these rainbow hollow sleeves from K-pop stationery, but I don't think I had enough for the whole collection, which is fine. I wanted to stop using them anyway. They were really cute with the aniteez and illusion cards, but for some of the other eras they just don't look as cute, and also they kind of have like this like frosty, like it's just not as clear as it would be without the hollow sleeve on top. So I think after aniteez and the calling, I'm just going to use regular sleeves, like just plain white sleeves for future collections, although I'm really hoping that there's no aniteez for a while. Oh, this looks really nice. Do all the bags look like this? They do. That's really cute. I'm also thinking about just not double sleeving a lot of my collections anymore, because I had this thought where I was like, this kind of feels like they're triple sleeved, because like if they're in an inner sleeve and an outer sleeve and they're in the pocket of the page, like I feel like that's basically triple sleeving in my opinion, and it is bulking up some of my binders. So I might not be double sleeving in the future. Part of the reason why I do double sleeve is because I don't like the cards just like floating around in the sleeve, but I need these sleeves to fit these pages, but the inner sleeve is a lot smaller, and if I just use the inner sleeve, it would just be like floating around in the page. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I might just like change the pages that I use so that I can use smaller outer sleeves, and then that way I don't have to double sleeve anymore. I don't know. I'm just like rambling and like thinking about how to like upgrade my collections for next year, because I do want to do some binder maintenance next year for a few of my binders. Yeah, binder maintenance for a few of my binders, definitely for my ateez binders. I'm not sure yet if I'll need to do much maintenance on this binder, just because I haven't decided that like if I'm gonna start a new aniteez binder for next year. Like this binder isn't really full, but it's not full either. Like I could just stop putting stuff in this binder and leave it as it is and have it be like the first 2 years of aniteez stuff and then move on to a new one. But I don't know yet. I could also just like do like an inclusions binder for aniteez, but I don't think I have that many non-photo cards in here. Like I know I have like postcards and stuff like that for Mingi and but it's not anything crazy, and it's not really bulking up this binder too much at the moment. But I'll see what it looks like once all of the aniteez and the calling stuff has been added. There are a lot of like crumbs. I actually can't tell what it is, but it's not dust, but I don't know what that is. Okay, so for this next set, I think this is the last like solo set. I think the next one is the units and the character cards. The units are probably my favorite cards out of all of the aniteez and the calling trading card pack cards, although I think the ones with the plushies are also really cute. I just really liked the styling for Aniteez and the Calling, like, you know, and his fluffy hair. Every Yeosang photo card is gorgeous, like every single one of them. I also like really like the makeup. Like, it's not like, it's super subtle in my opinion, but if you look a little closely on some of them, they've got like this like red eyeshadow going on. I don't know, it's really pretty. What is that? I have no idea what all of this is. Oh, my cards. So that was the last of the like solo photo cards, and then we have the units. Okay. So like the units would have been like another thing that was hard to get if I had to like do trading for these. I am putting these in age order, even though it doesn't look like it. But like these were so stinking cute. Like, look at this one. So that's another reason why I'm glad I did a group order for these and I didn't really have to do much trading. Also another cute one, like anytime San is pouting, it's really cute. Another one, like I think these are probably my favorite of all the units they've done for ateez. So precious, like love them so much. And then the last one, I don't really have much to say for this video. Just because like the next video I film will probably be like my collection flip through, and I don't want to repeat myself too much. Like if I say something in this video and then turn around and say it again in the next video. So I don't really have much to say. Also, again, talking is hard and they're doing a lot of construction outside and the lighting just got really bad. But this is the last set for the trading card packs, these cute little character cards, which I also really love the character cards. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, so lastly we just have these extra like Mingi and Yuno cards, because I did get the they weren't called photo packages this time, they were called hopefully that sawing sound is not super loud, I'm so sorry. But what were they called this time? They were like, it was like a, oh my god, that's gonna drive me crazy. It was called like a profile or like a portfolio or something, and so it looked like a little like a file folder, and it had like papers and documents and stuff in it, and like little ID photos. And so I got those for both Mingi and Yuno, and these were the photo cards that came with them, and they just look like this. They have their cute little characters on the back. So I will put Mingi's up here and Yuno's down here. I'm trying a different pattern for this page. And then next I have I believe these are the 50k won benefits. I did spend enough to get one for both members, so I have those. I think I'm gonna put them here and here. And then the last card I have is the 100k one for Mingy. I did not spend enough to get 2 of these, so I only have Mingy's, and I'll probably just get Uno's later off Poke Market. I've seen it. It's not insanely priced. It could be cheaper. Maybe the price will go down later. I don't know, but I'll probably end up getting it at some point from Poke Market. But this is the one for Mingy. So I have all the cards for Mingy that I want for this page. I just need the last one for Uno, and then I'll go ahead and put in the fillers for this page. I didn't make a filler to fill in this empty spot for Uno. I just didn't think it was necessary since it's the only card that I'm missing for Aniteez in the Calling, versus like me missing like a bunch of other cards that would also need fillers. So there's no filler for this one, but it doesn't matter. So this is it. It's everything for Aniteez in the Calling, and that's it for this video. The next video will be a collection flip through, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I don't have any more cards on the way except for my Cosmosi stuff, but I'm not gonna make another video before the end of the year, I don't think. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you have a wonderful new year, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video in 2026. Bye.